Good morning, grand rising. I should stop saying morning to greet people. I am late this morning, so I'm seeing a bit of latency or lag. Anyways, so yes, I'm late this morning. As a result, I won't be staring into the void as I usually do. Instead, I'll do something more proactive. We're going to practice a breath exercise this morning because there's a current flu going around, there's current respiratory issues people are having, and want to give a practice that one you could use for anxiety to calm yourself, or two to oxygenate yourself so that I don't know, blood gets moving within your body, it starts picking up in your circulatory system, you get some oxygen to your brain, that type stuff. So simply just sit down with your back straight, be at ease, be comfortable, be relaxed, relax your shoulders, relax your facial muscles, untense your jaw, drop your eyebrows. When you take a deep breath, try to envision or visualize your lungs expanding, but not at the top. The shoulders shouldn't raise when you take a deep breath. It shouldn't be the shoulders should never raise. It should be your stomach should push out first, and if possible, that alone is where your lungs open out into that cavity of your stomach area. So this is why we say to meditate on an empty stomach. So today, let's practice this. This will aid you tremendously in future meditation practices as well. So you just sit straight and you inhale. Now, when you do inhale, let it sink into your stomach and almost feel as if you're trying to close off from your lungs, from the top of your lungs, and push the air down within your lungs. So it's like you're sinking it deep down there. And you're going to feel your lungs expand. For heavy smokers and people who vape a lot or people who have constricted lungs, this is going to make you very lightheaded. This practice will make you lightheaded. It's a warning as well. Because you're going to be opening up bronchioles or opening up, letting air pathways open up, forcing them open in this practice. I know how it feels because I've been a really strong smoker and vapor for a long number of years. So the inhale, push it down, hold it, exhale slowly. Eventually you'll want to be able to breathe from your throat, not your nose or your mouth. Meaning you pull all the air in from your throat and you allow your core to flex it open, and then your core to exhale everything out with your throat. And this breathing creates a dynamic energy within your energy, your torus shield, your surrounding energy. It helps facilitate that crystalline consciousness up the center of your spine all the way to the top of your pineal gland. Okay, so inhale, sink, hold, sink it down into your stomach, exhale slowly. I wasn't able to do it as proficient because I'm guiding it, but I'll practice it on my own. Now, when you do exhale, I exhale from my mouth there. You could do either way, mouth, nose, doesn't matter. Just exhale slowly, get the air out very slowly. A good practice for this as well is when you do exhale and you inhale and you sink it in deep, you hold it for maybe a little bit longer than you would have normally hold it for. So let's do that one more time. when you exhale, try to get all of the air out of your lungs. Similar to when you're swimming and you're trying to breathe out underwater. You want all of the air in your lungs out before you go for new air. This does not stagnate air within you, so you're not recycling any air. Well, it's not really air; it's more like space. But there's a whole different topic. There is one more practice I wanted to say. Okay, cool. Right. This one will also make you lightheaded, and it's one swimmers also practice to oxygenate the blood. The same practice but faster. So instead of long inhales, well, still you should still aim for long inhales. You elongate inhale, you slow your heartbeat. The faster you exhale, the faster your heart beats. So we want to keep and maintain a steady beating of our heart. We don't want to like chugging an energy drink. We don't want to race our hearts. Right? So this is what you'd be doing. You'd be slowly breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out to oxygenate your blood, to give you a boost in energy in the present moment. You could also do it much slower than I was originally doing it there. So it'll be like, it almost be like a that was two simple breaths, and you could practice this when meditating. It works tremendously in both aspects. The inhale and the exhale method of the slow inhale and exhale to oxygenate the blood, and the deeper inhalation where you sink it down into your core. Let it stay there. Again, you're going to definitely feel lightheaded when that does happen. And then the slow exhale, like I said, just remember that the faster you inhale, the faster your heart beats, and the slower you exhale, the slower your heart beats. So, yeah, I think this was a good exercise this morning, given that we're not going to do any meditation this morning. Just simply breathing exercise. But if you follow this along and rewatch the pod, you'll see that there's a this will help you tremendously in any aspect of it. I love you. Have a good